What's up guys, Chris here, back with a new unboxing video in the Ultimate Custom Glock 19 GBB build video series. First of all, I'd like to apologize if you hear any wind noises or rustling in the background. Currently, the exterior wall of my house is being rebuilt, so my entire building is enclosed in a big tent, so it's making a bit of noise. Hopefully it's not too annoying. So I know I said at the end of the last unboxing video that was the last unboxing video, but I actually have a couple more parts that came in. Let's start with the least interesting first. I have an additional Garter Glock 19 frame because I had to let's see, I'll show you on the one that I have to make the real slide lock lever fit. I actually had to take off some let's see, right, I had to remove some material in here for it to fit. So before I realized that, I actually squeezed it on and it left a bit of a mark here. And I also, for the first time, and I don't know how many times I rebuilt Glocks, but I slipped with my punch when I was putting in this hammer chassis pin. Left a ugly mark back there. So unfortunately, I had to get a new one of those. Then we have, I think I left a comment on one of the other videos that Garter were going to release it, but they actually finally did. So this is the Garter hop-up chamber or enhanced chamber set for the TM G26, G27, but this is the one that's also compatible with the Glock 19 or Glock 23. So you can see it has the hop-up chamber, a wheel, small O-ring, hop-up arm, and a screw. So that's really nice. We also have the newly released Garter piston head set for TMG series. So this is like, yeah, you can see it says your optional PU hardness, piston bucking, more durability, and whatever. And final Garter part, if you've ever built a Glock, airsoft Glock with custom serial number plating, you know they tend to rattle around under the inner frame. So this here is just a plastic piece that sort of squeezes the serial number plate in place in the frame so it doesn't move around. So, and finally, I finally got my order from glockparts.com. So this is the real slide lock lever, real magazine release, real trigger pin, real locking block pin. We're not going to use that since the fake pins in the frame was good enough. And then we have the hammer chassis pin as well. So yeah, that concludes the unboxing videos for this. Now, there are two things left that I don't have ordered that I probably will get, and those are for the magazines. Garter have enhanced gas route rubbers out for the Glock series, and they also have high flow valves for these magazines. So I'm going to get those simply because since I'm doing a steel slide build, I want to maximize the seal up here and also high output valves. I know there's a big controversy of whether or not they actually do anything or not, but I'm going to get them for 3 of these magazines. So I don't think I've shown these, but these are the Garter custom Glock 19 magazines for the Tokyo Marui style system. And I've done a comparison video on these WE mags and SA/VFC mags. These are pretty much clones of the Stark Arms VFC Glock 19 mags, but of higher quality. I'll also put on real Glock base plates on here. So yeah, they're pretty nice. All right, so before we sign off, let's go ahead and get my trusty checklist in here. And so we'll see that, yeah, we have those again, but this time they're from Garter. So we got the right hand side, left hand side, arm, screw, wheel, and O-ring. This looks like a two-part design of part number 10, and this piece here, actually, I think I mentioned that in the one of my original videos, that the Garter lightweight blowback nozzle housing didn't have a blocker in there for it, so that's included in this piece as well. This doesn't have a part number since that's an additional part, but we do have RS magazine release, slide catch lever number 40. That one's already checked off. We have the trigger pin, the locking block pin, right, that one right there is a spacer sleeve, and that's not something we're going to use. And I confused this for a locking block pin, but that's the pin holding the slide lock lever in place. Right. So if I'm correct here, we should have absolutely everything ready to go to start building this Ultimate Custom Glock 19 gas blowback pistol with pretty much entirely Garter parts. The only part that is not like included here with the Garter parts, there are two things that I mentioned previously. One is that you only get one pin for the trigger safety and trigger bar installation, so you're going to have to get one more of those pins. You also do not get the screw to secure the rear hammer chassis. All of the other parts, I'm going to double check this, and I'll put in all of the videos associated with this build. We'll have a link to this diagram and my Excel list. I'm going to update this because this is missing a couple of parts, but so it will basically tell you the things that you can't get from Garter. But I'm pretty sure those are the only two things that we're gonna have to, or that you can't get. So, which is very annoying, considering how small those parts are. Yeah. That is it. Now, in the next video, we're definitely going to start the actual build of this pistol. So I'll see you guys in that video, and take care.